Welcome to November 24 IGCSE Paper 1 Question 20. Walk through it of an I do, followed by a we do, and then you can go to worksheet to practice this. Right, so let's just look at the question. So the curve has the minimum. Equation has a minimum. So I know if I differentiate, I can find the x coordinates of the minimum. So differentiate, I'm going to do dy by dx. So first of all, just write it down. I'm going to write down y equals 2x to the 4 take 64x. Differentiate that. 4 times 2 is 8x, 1 of the power 3. Take that down, becomes 64. Minimums, dy by dx equals 0. So 0 equals 8x cubed, take 64. So rearrange that. We want to find what x is. 8 equals x cubed, cube root of x equals x, which equals 2. So we know if x equals 2, what is the y coordinate? We substitute this back in to our starting equation, which is 2. So y is going to equal y times 2 to the power of 4, take 64 times by 2. Make our calculator look like that. 2 times brackets 2, close the brackets, to the power of 4. Take 64 times 64 times bracket 2. Calculator looks like that. Press equals, gives me y equals minus 96. So we know we have a curve. The y is equals minus 96, and because it is a minimum, it goes like that. The tangent is there. So the line must be y equals minus 96. Brilliant. Well done. Now, let's do this question together. Next question together. Right, the curve has an equation. It has a minimum point. So how do we find the x coordinates and the minimum point? What do you have to do? That's right, you have to differentiate it. So write it down. Differentiate it. Hopefully you've got that. What do I have to do now? What do I know? dy by dx must equal the gradient at a minimum is 0. So find x. How are you going to find x? That's right, you're going to solve that. So what's first stage? All of those are a multiple of 3. That factorises. So x equals 3 or x equals 1. Now, if you're doing the IGCSE further maths, you would do this differently because you'd do a double differentiation to find out if it's a minimum or maximum. But as this is an IGCSE question, we know cubic looks like that. So the second or the highest x must be the minimum. So the highest x is x equals 3. So we need to find the y. Best way of finding the y, of course, is to do what? Yes, substitute it back in. So let's write that down. Write that down and make our calculator look like that. Press equals, gives me y equals 4. So my minimum is at y equals 4. Brilliant, thank you. Now, you've had a go. Now try the worksheet on the website, get it done. Fantastic work.